Okay, howdy everybody. It's my first facecam stream, so hopefully this all goes well here. I'm looking down here in the playback. It seems to be alright. I'm going to check the audio this time because I didn't the last few times and it's not always been too good. The last few times and it's not always been too good. The last few times and it's not always been too good. The last few times and it's not always been too good. The last few times and it's not always been too good. The last few times and it's not always been too good. The last few times and it's not always been too good. The last few times and it's not always been the game on the game on the game on the game on strange. I'm not sure if you could hear that. I'm not sure if OBS picked up that feedback effect, but that was there. Okay, so yeah, that all seems good. Let's see, close all those windows, good there. Alrighty, and then yeah, I think I'll turn it down just a little bit when I get back in here. There. Yeah, that should be good. Alrighty, so let's see. So yeah, I decided to get to work on that causeway, the secondary causeway leading over from the base over there. So I've gotten all the blueprints laid down here. So let's see. Basically, I started off by just kind of eyeballing it. To be honest, I added all this stuff later on. Basically, just went. How does this feel from the path here? And decided that it would feel pretty good to come right about here, and right about here there was a little patch where you couldn't really walk up very well. There was just something I covered up right there. Decided to make a nice little fencing right here, and decided to go with let's see, I think it was 2 wide, or actually no, this is one of the guide tracks that I did make. This one's actually now outdated. I was going to have 5 originally. I was going to have 3, or no. Yeah, 5. So 3 in the middle and then 2 on the outside that were going to be raised up like this as railings, but decided to switch it to 4 in the middle because I felt 3 would be a little bit cramped if 2 people were trying to use the this little footbridge into the base at once. So then, yeah, decided I'm going to use 4 actually, and then I've gotten kind of really rough placement down of what I wanted to do here. Just kind of threw these blueprints down and kind of went sort of off of what they looked like and started building a few of the actual supports. I just actually pressed E there. Whoops. So I've gotten up to there, and then gotten this one right here. I've decided that the starter entrance to the I don't know, the footpath section where you're actually starting to stand upon the this causeway here. I'm gonna phase it through the rocks kind of like this. I'm gonna build another. Gonna build this so that I have something to place this upon a bit easier. Oh, I guess I could get it right there, but it'd be harder to get it so fully along the length of it, and it'll just look nicer to have this underpinning it, kind of nice little support there. So yeah, I'll be able to just walk right on this, because as you can see, as those are built right about the right height there, you'll be able to just walk on, and then from there I'll be able to mesh more of these rocks in. I won't build up any of these obviously until I fully mesh all this in, and then go straight out to these next rocks, similar to the other causeway. I assume you've probably seen the video on building it, but if not, it's pretty simple. I just the starting section is the only complicated part, really. It's just building, all these weird leveling techniques just because of the unevenness of the terrain here. But don't actually, I don't know, I could have used a custom foundation for that, but I really don't like the look of those. And this one obviously is just a a guide that I put in. I think this was the last thing I put in, just to be like, alright, so where does this actually look if I was going straight out from that side? And then try and line it up a little bit more like that. So I'll go down here, come under, then I'll already be under right about there, so I just kind of aim right about here and keep coming all the way over here. So yeah, we got that down, and then just noticing I got some energy problems here. I should probably take care of this, but I should have got some or I'll just do, or I'm gonna like to eat the coneflower and satisfy the hunger at the same time as the health, but just use one of the mixes. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at. I think I'm going to, well, I was going to go inside for a second, but I don't, not in line, I don't think I need to, so I guess I'll just get started on building up this part right over here. One of the eventual supports for this whole thing here. So let's see, going about to that level there, and then so if we're going to be right there, building across over to there, it's going to be that level, it's going to lead out. I could either go up or I could go level with this. Either way it's pretty lenient, so I don't have to worry too much. Just have to remember to aim right about to here, because that's where I need to make a, I guess I don't need to make a floating one right now. Kind of like it since it's right on the rocks, or I guess this one isn't. Yeah, but I kind of like the look of just one starting pillar sort of around the rocks at least, so that the rest of them are going to be floating, so it'll look a bit suspicious if I don't have some way of being like, oh, there's structural support, yeah. So yeah, I guess I can just go ahead and build these up without having to worry about leaving one extra floor or one extra layers width, I don't know, for the spar between them. I guess I do still. Yeah, actually, still the same method now of the as the floating rock segment method. Yeah, I'll just see what height I'm at right here. That'd be right there. That's almost close enough right where it is, fuck. Because then whatever's placed on top of this will be about the same level as this one. And then, I don't know if it, or, I can't remember if I wanted to have the angles, the angles facing inwards from here, or downwards, I guess, into the rock, or if I want them more lower. So I'm trying to think of how this is all going to mesh together here. I mentioned this is also a drinking stream. Let's see. I suppose it's okay to just go at this neutral height here and not go higher or lower really. Although that side is looking like it's quite a bit lower than this side. I hadn't fully measured. I was just starting to feel that I was skipping too much of this process here, and I wanted to get it included, get y'all to be able to see it here. Oh, there we go. Accidentally pressed the C key and went out of the stacking mode. Where are you? What's going on? Damn, this is being interesting. I guess I'll just go up here. Thought I could be fancy, but maybe not. Oh, right, that's what I was doing. Never mind. I'm going to try and lay the beam across from here, but the angles are looking off. Oh, okay, maybe not. Wow, okay, huh. That's kind of crazy. Or is it just uneven? It's hard to see. Okay, yeah, I think it was just uneven, and it was hard to see at the angle that I was at. Got my friend here. Oh shit. Is that one right there? Oh, hello. Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? You, motherfucking camels. Aha. Now stay right there. Gotta be really careful with these damn skinny leatherheads, because the headshot, I find, is the most difficult in the game by far. Every other enemy, it's just a breeze to headshot. Oh. This guy is just standing right there. It's very easy to peg him, because he doesn't have any kind of movement, or I don't know, they just stand there. But the leather, or the small guys do as well, but they if you hit anywhere in there, anywhere below, anywhere even their like mouth or something, you have to hit them like right in the forehead almost, I find. Maybe my game is just cursed. I thought there was more, but I guess they ran off. Yeah, I really love this look of everything here at nighttime. Nice full moon. Very beautiful. Let's see here. Where was I? So yeah, I wonder if I can manage to do the thing where you sort of hang the anchor point off the edge of a little bit. Right about there? Is that it? No, I think that's just right on the top again, yeah. Oh, maybe this side here. No, that's down to the level below it. Flashing it for just a minute there when I... Oh, maybe somewhere... No. There's all kinds of weird... Oh, there we go. Now I'm halfway down this rock face. All kinds of weird angles and stuff you can get on these. I guess, yeah, I'll just end it right there. Yeah. Is that still going to be off kilter, even though I lowered it quite a bit? Let me go down a bit more, come on. It's not too bad, actually, yeah, fuck. Alright. Let's see. I would cancel that, but it looks like the, this 13 one is, somehow not, I would have thought 13 would be plenty far to go through, but it doesn't look like 2 are overlapped, so maybe I'll just keep the 2. And, or it doesn't look like these 2 are overlapped with each other, and then I'll keep the one that is 2 required rocks, and then no spaces should be there. Got all my log carts lined up in a nice neat row here for stone collection. I find it's nice to just run back and forth and grab all the stones in a row. Just want to make sure that I am. Yeah, that's. Oh, nothing more people. Maybe since it's not raining anymore, I can put back on my armor. My 1 if they sneak up behind me, and 9 for trying to make sure they don't even see me armor. Oh crap, I think they saw me. Because I'm still crouched, but there's no... Oh, there we go, the stealth icon's back. Just gotta run over this way. I'm trying to build, fuck off. This doesn't look like they want to play. Or they want to play too much, that's the problem. Or maybe they don't, I'm not sure what to think anymore. I'm just gonna take a drink. You guys having a good time? Nice exercise beach here. It is a nice exercise beach, I gotta admit. Can't fault them too bad for that. Yeah, so, where was I before they started geeting up on me? Well, I guess this part may actually dip just a little, or, wait a minute. So once I build on top of there, yeah, it lowered it quite a bit more than I thought, so yeah, it's going to be, just trying to approximate all this. I think this is going to be quite a bit higher than the, this next part here. So once that one's built, it's going to be raised up by another few degrees from there, and yeah, so, I guess it doesn't matter too much if it's down. Oh, I forgot about that. That's what I thought. Okay, I guess I haven't built too much of this. Okay, yeah, so I was remembering that, remember I couldn't say if I was trying to remember if it was going in neutral or if it was going in a downward angle or an upward angle. It's going to come in an upward angle right here. I don't want that, so I can actually rebuild it real quick here, and then I can redo a different angle on it there. Get the, it's not giving me the blueprint here to cancel. There we go. Oh, it was only 3. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'll just take this guy out real quick. And then, no, you don't want to die, I guess. Can't blame me, really there. Huh, could have sworn that was a penetrating shot. There we go. Is it dawn already? Yeah, pretty much. I was wondering why the screen was dark. For some reason it gets most dark right before dawn. Let's see here. So yeah, I think I'll build up one more level then, and then I'll come in at a downward angle, because like I was saying, I decided that once this one around here, which is going to go through the rock, right, natural rock, is all made, I'm going to have one coming from slightly above it, straight into the rock, because the angles will be slightly more lenient if I'm having them face into the rock. Because if I have them face this way, there's going to be a bit of a gap probably where I still bump into a little bit. I don't really want that one. It's pretty easy to avoid. Just go one more level up. I don't want to delete a lot of these guide tracks, but I feel like I'll need them the second I delete them. So yeah, I will not do any of this such thing. I wonder if I could just... No, because there's no... I was going to say if I could build it somehow from the other side, but on this side there's no way to get the next level of height. Hard to explain in words, and I don't need to show you. I'll just say that it wouldn't work. It's probably going to be on the same side here again, trying to find the halfway down point. Oh, it's not halfway down, but that's not bad. Is that just an optical illusion, or is that better than the other one? Let's see here. Since I've put it on the ground here, the last segment, even though I cancel it, this segment will float if the rocks are taken out. It's kind of nice. Because like I was saying earlier, I like the look over here, but I'm a bit nervous that this one's so close to the ground. Now this will float even if it does get taken out. Don't really feel the way to process the bodies. Speaking of bodies, can you just keep running away? Thank you. Sorry, I was just checking a thing here real quick. filled up my inventory. Oh, damn. Oh, never mind. I thought it looked significantly more off-kilter from this angle than... Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. More off than I thought. Okay, so now I've got that. And then next, oh, did I just click rock path instead of rock wall? So now that means the next point, or segments that come in will be at a slight angle, which will be a bit downwards, which will be a bit better than upwards, because for actually a different reason than I even thought it would be, because this way they'll just be enfolded in the other rocks I'm going to place here first, but also originally I thought that would just be a better angle for the in general. Okay, I really don't think I need this anymore. Let's see. Yes, let's just keep building here. Ah, really? Did it not, thought the, I guess no, later. Thought the momentum caught right here, and I was able to just be like, boop, boink, and then go down here. But I just somehow got devastated. Gravity got me in a good one. Okay, should I do this right now? Going right into here. Kind of feel like just, whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, he started to dodge the last second. You gonna... Yeah, she's running for her life. Okay. Oh, hello. You're a bit braver. It's not going to serve you right now very well. Where are you at? While I wait for you to come back, I shall pour a drink. Got some of that cider action going on. 'Cause I do love them fermented fruit juices. Well, I guess she just wanted to yell at me for a kid. Oh, no, no, I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, crap. Oh, boy. Wow, how did she not hit me? That was like a fraction of... Ooh. Again, that was... Probably should have hit me in retrospect. Okay, she is... the second I say she's not settling down, then she does one of those moves where I could have shot her while she's busy yelling. Where she stopped? Right there? I doubt I can hit her, but at least I can knock her out of the tree. And then, I didn't realize that was a little stand. Okay. Ooh. Goddamn move. Damn, wow, stand is so fast. Well, she's apparently a little bit tougher than she's probably only got a couple more hits, but I think it'd be funner to do a spear throw as opposed to a more of them smacks. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep bringing this out to our weight. I think I remembered or actually, you know what? I was going to say, before I left this morning for work, I remember I tried going right here and then going over here, but it was too far and it starts to arc, yeah. So I'm going to need to rebuild this one just a bit closer. So I'm going to need to build a nice flat surface up there up top. These are going to be floating anyways, or they're temporary, so these next sections are going to be floating anyways, so I don't need to do much here. I'm running on thirst here. Oh no. Alright, let's see. Can't remember if this one made it. It's harder to tell because you can't Excuse me. This one's down here, so you can do that without the height differential, which this one has from up here to down there, which seems like it arcs, but I can't tell. I'll just do, yeah, I'll just be a little bit cheap and just fucking, hey, come on, let me up here. Save, and then, I was gonna say save and restart if it just doesn't work, but I suppose if I restart, then I'll lose all those bodies. I don't really want to. Yeah, I'll just frickin' deal with these. Alright. How many is it? Like 4 or 5? Or is it only... It's only 3. Yeah, whatever. I don't care that much about using that many. I've already gotten... Oh, 4. Yeah, fuck it. I've already gotten all these bones. Just... I don't even need any more. I just did it just in this planning right here, just in placing down like this many rocks, which I'm not even gonna. I think these are all good now. Or I was about to delete them, but actually I want to use them for spacing, just for blueprinting. Like right now, maybe I'll just do this, or yeah, I guess fuck it. Yeah, I'll just do this, and then. I don't have to worry about the bodies. I'll just know this will be close enough. Quit being so stubborn. Alright, will it still work if it's red? I know it's not supposed to, but my game seems weird. It sometimes lets me do red stuff. Almost all the time with rocks, sometimes with other stuff. Specifically rock walls for some reason. Okay, so yeah, we got this one, build this up. Oh, right, I forgot. Yeah, that's almost nearly perfect anyways, in terms of height to each other. It's going to be pretty straight anyways. I was going to say, I forgot, I realized one thing to negate the problems with the varying heights. Like if you try to build one thing right here and one thing right here, this ground is slightly lower, so then when you put a connector between them, it's going to be sloped to follow the shape of the ground. But if you do just a couple of rocks and then a custom floor between them all, you'll have a flat, as a temporary thing, you'll have a flat surface to lay your temporary pillars. Because this rock thing is going to be floating, so all the things are just temporary to place the floating ones. So after this one, which just happens to be pretty much perfectly aligned, I'm going to put a custom floor so that I won't be dealing with wonkiness like I was in my sled causeway, but this one is more of a foot causeway, so I don't know, it probably would have been better to do the sled causeway one more smooth, but I hadn't thought of it at that time, so I'm just going to make the foot pathway a lot more smooth, I guess. Yeah, I thought that was a seagull out of the corner of my eye, but it's a, one of these guys. No! Why'd you move? See any friends? Aha! I don't think they noticed me, though. Oh, wait. It looked like he was noticing me, and he was standing right there. He was about to smack my ass, and then... went with his buddies there. Where am I? Right here he is. Come on. I'm very tempted to destroy this blueprint. I don't like custom foundations from the get-go, so just having one hanging around is bugging me, even as blueprint. almost more as a blueprint, because then it's, oh, just get in my way. But I'm pretty sure I'll be able to, it's going to be useful as I'm kind of like feeling out which way, where I'm going from here, because I can kind of like visualize like from there, if that one leads out to there and that's perfectly straight, then this one, which is slightly off kilter, is going to need to be curved a little bit, so it's probably going to go approximately like that, right over to there. And just, I don't know, that being there kind of helps me for some reason. Yes, build more of these. Oh, forgot I'm not in creative mode. Trying to hold down the button instead of press. Come on, hey. It's kind of nice. I built these failed ones here, and I have somewhere to stand to jump. I mean, it only gives me one more rock wall's height, but you know, every little bit counts, or at least helps. I'll just keep emptying, or I guess if they happen to be right in my way on the way to emptying these, then I will grab the occasional loose stone. But for the most part at this point, oh, I'm already level. Oh wow, okay. Oh. I got some guys climbing my trees here. I love, oh whoa, hello. I want to look, I want to look at that guy climbing. Absolutely adore how if there's a tree and you surround it with stuff, they'll just kind of stick to the outside of all the stuff that's surrounding the tree. I want to test it, I haven't really, I wonder how far you can push that, how much shit you can put in the way before they just aren't really allowed, coding-wise, to be able to jump up and grab stuff. That was me kicking the bush. I got scared. That was an enemy. I need to make some kind of, or, I don't know. I'm hesitant to add more, like, ooh, now I need to add this once I'm so close to, finally fucking finishing this base, but, oh, what the heck? Oh wow, oh my gosh, oh wow. Hey guys, how's it going? WZ, how's it going? Thanks for raiding, oh wow. How y'all doing? Sorry, I'm a little bit, I have a little bit to drink here, so I'm just, less, responsive than I might necessarily be. Wow, glad to see you guys. Welcome, WZ, Wolf Mom. How you guys doing? Nice, yeah, definitely welcome to lurk. I do the same myself quite a bit, and appreciate the sentiment there. Let's see, oh, you're working on the, nice, yeah, she's a fun, World of Tanks streamer there. Or I think she does other stuff too. I remember it, because I think originally saw her on doing the forest. That's mostly my main focus, as you can probably tell. And then it was just saw her there, and I remembered was it playing with Grinbar Gaming, I think, and then yeah, I don't know, got to meet them. Pretty nice peoples there. I like to drop in on their World of Tanks streams when I can. So where was I here? I think we got pretty much to level here. Oops. Thought I pressed space, but it didn't quite activate there. There we go. Yeah, so I think I'll build the next crossbar here, and then I'll be able to start building. Oops. I love how if you look slightly sideways in this game, it actually shifts which way you're standing on stuff, as opposed to a lot of other games where you can just basically turn around and stand on air, which you can still do if you're holding a log sled, I guess, but I don't know. It's just kind of an interesting mechanic. So let's see, do I have to go up onto here? Or do I have to go onto the lower part here? No, I think if I just, yeah, cancel this blueprint, maybe try from this side first. I can get the pretty flat, straight, yeah, that's pretty nice right there. You can just end it there. Oh, it's actually not as straight as I thought it was, but I'm not too upset. I think after this one I'm going to start doing the lay down a custom floor here and just go right across there to make the stabilization of this much easier. Let's see here. I think I'll build this and then I'll lay down a few connectors in between, and then I'll start doing the actual entrance, I don't know, section of it. That was nice of WZ to give me a visit here with all the buddies there. Oh shoot, you got the I don't know if you're here, Joe Bell, still, but or I think I might have mentioned your name at the very beginning, but after that I lost your name in the purpleness there. I didn't see your name to say hi, really. He's not here. Hopefully he's having a good day. Alright, let's see. I think I'll go right about from there, or I probably should try and hop over there just to make sure I'm on the best starting point on that side, but I don't know, I'm feeling a bit lazy right now. I just want to see how this looks from there to there. Looks pretty darn good. Yeah, maybe I will hop over just to see if for this type of building. Oh, darn. Oh, wow, nice. I managed to walk into the rock and avoid damage. But for this type of building, you usually want there we go. Usually want to start on the far left over here for your segments that go downwards so that you get the most amount of space on that side, and then for the ones that go up, you want to start on the bottom side and then go up, or just go up to the next part and then go down from there, so that all the segments overlap each other the most as possible, so that they don't have any weird gaps or anything. I suppose I should deal with these guys over there. Or did they just decide to run away the second I said that? I swear to God, I don't know if they have some kind of microphone function in this game. They always listen to your commands, essentially. Okay, so yeah, we got the next section here, and then I'll lay it down into here, but for now I just want to see, that looks pretty nice, yeah. Alright, so from here I'm going to put a bunch of sections going through the rock itself. So let's see, I'm going to need to build this one there, because once I build them through the rock there, it'll make the transition, the walking onto the first part much easier. There, that's that to support, that to support this, which starts over here-ish. see, we'll put one down, see, oh, I hear, enemies. Enemies at the gates. Where are they? It's just at the dusk hour, so it's very dark, even more than normal. Do they see me? Nope, they really don't see. Oh, what? I forget. Is it? Yeah, I thought it's supposed to be the full eye means they really can't see you. And then it's what from really can't see me to see me fully. Which means you must have turned the corner real quick or something. It's hard to see with all these damn blueprints in the way. Or rather, do they just pissed off so I can get back to work? Oh. Was that the bushes or was that a guy running off? I'm gonna hope it was a guy running off. No. No, he's still around here somewhere. In this case, since I can't find him, I'm just gonna frickin' take my sword, take my lighter, and just run around. Come on, where you at, boy? Come on. Get over here. Need your attention. Aha! You're cool. You can deal with yourself. What? Managed to swipe over his head. Although, to be fair, he just barely managed to miss me there, so it's a little fair. Well, if you want to back off and give me room to throw this, I don't mind. Ah, I suck, apparently. Alright, stand still. Oh, ah! Ooh. Ah! I guess that's enough zomboids now. I should probably get this fire cooking here. It's really nice to not be needing to save skulls anymore. Or at least for the most part. I mean, I'm just starting to come down into the... I suppose I could... I'm just starting to come down into the end of needing skulls, or the end of even having skulls. Because as you can see, if I turn the overlay icons off, since last time I've been here, I've knocked down a lot of the blueprints. So there's very few blueprints left, and then there's only the one small cluster of stick stand-up lantern things. So over there, yeah, basically, I've got the temporary storage of the stick lights. I can cancel those to get more skulls whenever I want, and then I can get those skulls. But I'm pretty much coming to the end of that reserve, and I'm not really too concerned about it, which is really nice to not be worried anymore. Oh shit! What's up, JB? Yeah, I'm gonna do that, Camp. He came at me. It was self-defense. The law's on my side. I got no real moral arguments, but I got the legal argument. How you doing, JB? Let's see here. Got what was that? Yeah, so right before all those guys rudely interrupted me. All right, I can save now. Done harvesting those corpses. You know, pretty good. Just glad to be able to get around to doing another stream, catching up on this. Glad that I can. Thank you for the follow. Keep them friendship circles going. But what was I saying there? Alright, finally get close to being done on this build so I can finally do something else. So I've been working on this for fucking forever. It's work of love. And this is I've only got 3 things left to do. They're all kind of big to medium size. Like this is one of them. So I got this. I got the yeah, I'll take a break and do I think I'm out of food and everything. Yeah, this is a good time for a break. So up in here I got the oh, excuse me. Let's see, since last time I got what have I done? I guess I finished oh, excuse me. I can't remember if I I don't think I even was started with the all these animal head guys. I think I was just barely laying out the blueprints, but yeah, I got all the animals. Ran out and found those guys. That was a fun adventure. It took forever. Mostly that raccoon. Deer, not too bad. Not entirely happy with these placements on the I don't know, the armor stands. They don't. They could have done better. So they don't. They look almost more like just more trophies laid on the back, whereas I want it to look more like they're actually like weird animal warriors defending the base here. But I don't know, whatever. The idea is there. I did it much better in another build, so I'm pretty happy with that. If I need to share the idea, then it's probably share that one instead. Man, I love this moonlight. Okay, I don't see a moon though. Is it behind the clouds? It is. That's a full moon too. Got the crocodile in here. Sharkhead guy. I don't know, those last two predator ones are a little bit, I don't know, kind of weird looking. I think I'd done all this in last stream. Wait, what? Alright, I couldn't find a good one for this. I've already done all the other heads, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to copy one or if I wanted to do, is this a rabbit one in here? So yeah, if this is a rabbit one, I was hoping to do a seagull one out there, but it didn't quite fit very well, so didn't do the rabbit head out there yet, or the seagull head out there yet. I'm debating what to do there. So yeah, I did all that. It's just a few more blueprint polishing ups I did. I think it was saying what it was anyways before, like in the last stream. I think I already explained what I was gonna polish up, just very small things. And then for, like I was saying earlier, the three big things: the causeway, and then this temple up here, which I actually started on. I already used up one full load of this elevator of wood, and I think, yeah, just one actually. And this one's, oh. Yeah, they're just outside the base. I thought they were inside for a second. Oh, I forgot to get food. Huck. I think there's a bit up here. But yeah, anyways, started on the what's the name of it? The custom rope climbing platform technique thing. I don't know. It's going to be the temple. Going to do some kind of thing where the shadows come into play. Where, like, I don't know, at a certain time of day, if you're the light hits a certain thing and it makes a shadow mark right on this one point in the ground, and then you'll reach up and you'll like grab the grab a gun or something coll. Maybe an artifact. I don't know. What would be something cool? People like the rusty axe. I don't know. I'm not really sure why, but people like the rusty axe. So maybe I'll just like put a rusty axe hidden behind a boulder or something and be like, ooh, look over here. You wouldn't necessarily have otherwise chosen to click there because it would be otherwise unmarked. Oh fuck, I almost walked off the edge. I didn't realize this was not fully built. So yeah, I built it, I turned on the creative mode, and then I built it fully, and then I was like, alright, that's what I want to do, and then I didn't save, and I just rebuilt all this part legit so far, and then I got this one wing about halfway done. Let's see, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, this is the 5th one. I decided I wanted to do 6 and then 7, and that, oh shit, oh that's not good. Damn. I think I have a life available. Yeah, they're, okay, thanks guys. I've changed my mind about this whole cannibal thing going on here. They're not doing anything. They're saving your life. You've just broken your legs, and they bring you to their cave, and they must give you like healing poultices, and you know they fix you, and this must be some kind of position which increases the flow of blood to your head, and it somehow enhances your chi for the healing or something. I don't know. I won't pretend to be a pro, but I'm sure the cannibals have a plan here, because after a while you just wake up from miraculously wake up from a deathly fall, and I'm all sprightly, I'm all good to go. They've left me all my stuff. Those cannibals are really great guys, really great ambulance paramedic dudes. They've even left me more than the start of my health. I'm not sure. I guess I'll just eat some coneflower. There's no need to take that. I'm not that far damaged. I should have grabbed some energy mix though. Oh, it's daylight too. When you get taken to the cannibal hospital there, it it takes a few hours. So let's see. I don't need that. It's always nice to get cloth, but oh right, I wanted to get the coneflower over here because I'm out of that. I knew there was something I wanted to get over here on the way back over here. All right. Yeah, there I got honey. That's word. Lots of coneflower right here. It's almost a natural. This is probably where they get all the coneflower for the hospital over there. Because this is a really nice field for healing. What's that? That's just a squirrel. Oh, right, while I'm here, if I see any more deer, the spawn rate's rare enough, so I need to get them when I see them. I'll go with my less valuable spear. And also while I'm here, oh wait, do I even need... yeah, I guess I need a bit of aloe vera. Oh, right, I'm supposed to eat this. Okay, and then get some liquid. Cool. I don't see any more... my neck is a little bit cricked from looking up at the TV here. Don't see any more coneflower over here. I think there's one or two more spots, but it's really not worth it to take time to find them. It's more aloe vera though. Oh, did I just hear an Ramsey? I like how he doesn't flinch. Wow, how did I miss that second one? What? I'm in hard survival, so pausing doesn't stop time. Or going into inventory doesn't pause the game. Shit. Where did... That's not a good sign. If you can't find your upgraded stick immediately, you're probably... Or... Upgraded spear immediately, you're probably not going to find it. Okay, well, I only care about the skin. I don't care about... Oh, shit. Aha, now fight. Aha, give me skin. Aha! It cut short the, skinning animation. Oh, okay, I guess I'll just, Oh, wow, it's just, I thought they had broken through that, pink armor on the first shot, but, no. I only really care about the lizard armor. I got way too much pink armor. It's not even a boring, or it's not even a thing. It's like, eh. Oops, that was, I was looking down at the chat to make sure nobody had typed, and then I completely fucked up my trajectory here. Damn, lost all I'm looking for. If I hadn't lost my momentum on that initial one, I would have had more of a drift towards this way, and I would have gone over that hill, and I would have gone down this way. But I fucked up. Holy sh! Hello. What? So I saw the Armsy first. That's mostly what I'm concerned about, because he takes trees down. I don't like having to deal with downed trees over near my base. I down them over in my tree carrying area. And then the guy came and gave me a love tap, and then I didn't even see the Virginia. I'm just gonna ignore all those peeps for now. Although, if they're heading towards my base... Ah, but there's more of them. There's a lot more of them. Makes a nice screenshot. Although, oh, I got the Popo coming. Shit. Yeah, you guys want to help me with the, some people? I think I'm going to break and enter into my, my boat here. Oh. Well, if they're going to change direction and leave my base alone, I am. But okay. See you guys. That's all I wanted. I don't need their armor, I don't need their bones, I don't need their skulls. They're honestly just a waste of time for me at this point. For quite a while there, recently I was really needing the bones, and I'm finally down to not really... Oh, I have 7 bones left yet. And then, like last time I was out in the tree harvesting fields, I think I did 2 trips since the last stream. It was mostly on the second stream, the one just before this, that, or in time. The one that I just did like 2 days ago, the trip, it got a lot of bones there. I'm not usually good at formulating sentences, and alcohol is not helping. It makes it, excuse me, a lot funner. Ooh, excuse me. Right, so I fell. That was the last thing before I got into other things. Oh! Excuse me. It's covered in blood. Should probably go visit the ocean or something. Okay, so anyways, yes, it's going to be 7 lengths long because that's approximately where it intersects with the, if you do, I'm at 5 now, so 6, 7, and then if you stand at the edge of the 7th one, you like drop a rock or something, it lands right on the edge of that. I find that pretty nice design-wise, just that it fits right to there, I don't know, I like that. It's just right there, to there, I don't know, yeah. And then, yeah, and when I built it in the, remember I said I built it for a mock-up in the, using the command console, see what it looked like, see how I wanted to build it, oh fuck. Here we go, yeah, so I built it out to here, and then I just built some rocks, and then I went out this way, out to the same wing that way, but it made it into a triangle, which I am not too sure about yet. I don't know, it really reduced the space, and it really made the shape really specific, as opposed to a nice big square, which really gives you a lot of options. So I'm not sure if I want to do that again, or if I want to extend this middle one out so that's an actual square. This, like, those go out that way. This one goes out to the middle, or if maybe I want to go from this way and then go that way. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure because this right here is let's see. I want to build. I'm right. Ooh, not again. Whatever, I had saved pretty recently since, can't think of the word, since like touring, since I decided to go, alright, this is what's going on here. So that means that, in all honesty, I've actually just saved time, since I was mostly just wandering around talking, not doing anything. Which is what I kind of usually like to do if I waste time. I like to reload the game. So it's actually alright with me. Slightly annoying, but just that I fell, but not to reload. But, yeah, just, I don't know, really not sure what I want to do with the shape of the Temple of Light and Shadows or whatever there. Alright, that's what I was about to say with the, I'm going to stand up on the side. I've already built one of the side wings, so I'm going to stand up on top of that, and then I'm going to be able to put that middle one right there to extend it out, just one more platform, and then from there I'm going to put simple stairs, and then those simple stairs should be in line with just the level of the actual temple there, because I'm not building directly on these weird custom platform things. I'm going to build just some rock walls and then build a custom floor on top of that, so it actually levels it out, because these will be a bit, no matter how, well, I'm pretty sure no matter how good you are, and I'm not sure that I'm that good, so I'm anticipating some kind of drift over time as I build out with these custom platform things here. I think I kind of need to use the washroom here, so I'm just going to go over here and keep waiting for the damn forest to load. Oh, I think that's what the problem is. When I saved, I was looking down at the save, but it's still, when it loads you in, you're looking up, and then I'm looking directly at the entirety of the base. So that's probably stressing it out, looking at everything as it tries to load it. The game, I'm pretty sure, prefers it if you're saved looking the other direction there. Like, I've never had this load time. Come on. It's just when I need to go to the washroom too. Unless I've hit the fabled limit in the forest of buildings, etc. And now the game can't load the assets anymore? There's just too many? Okay, I really need to go to the washroom. I'm sorry to do this to y'all, but we also need to see if by the time that by the time I'm back, it's still not loaded. I may need to reload some stuff here and double check some stuff. Huh. Fuck me. Okay. Let me see here. When I start... Okay, so let's see. There's two options. Either the file's corrupted, or there's just too much going on with streaming and everything, and like, I don't know, to be fair, when I loaded this, almost always when I load and stream, I do it in that order. I load the game first and then stream, so let's see. My temperatures seem pretty fine. It was mostly just the game hanging up here. So if I Control-Alt-Delete, Task Manager, I'm gonna close. Oh! Did I just see the forest flash? Maybe not. Okay. I'm gonna close the forest. The worst option is that I have to go back, grab the worst option is that I've gone too far and I have to go back to my last hard copy save, which I made like 10 or 7 in-game days ago. Second worst option is that I have to go to just the very last save, which is before this, or the best option is just that, okay, I guess there's two bad options which I went through, and two good options. The best option, it just works now, just because, I don't know, it was spazzing out, now it's going to work. Something about restarting it's fine now. Second option, second goodish option is that I just have to restart the stream and just load the game fully and then start the stream again, which is what I usually do. And like I said at the start of this, it's looking directly at the base while it's trying to load everything, so it's probably really not too happy about that. I mean, if it doesn't work, I guess I've already shown pretty much what I'm getting at here. Really, it's just okay, nice. So yeah, it's just a lot of stuff going on here. It's oh, okay, there we go. We got a temperature spike actually. So there is quite a bit of work done. So yeah, it's just it's while it's streaming, trying to load the space while it's looking directly at it. I gotta remember to save while I'm looking the other direction. Okay. So yeah, what do we got here? We got the custom building. We got the rock wall here. Yeah, so like I was saying there, we got basically one section started here. So we got the excuse me. This first section is probably going to be permanent. It's going to stay here, but this next section right there, I'm going to knock out. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just calmly did it and I fucked up. I was going to say, oh, I'm going to do that thing where I make this floating, yeah. But I forgot to do the full technique where you make it floating. I just ended it right where it was. I didn't, wait, why is this float? Oh, because this is also using that floating technique. It's because I ended it on something else. I don't know. Like, you got to start it wherever you want. In this case, if I recall, it wants to start on this side, since sometimes blueprints just like being on one side rather than the other. Go over here, bring it over. And then we go. Probably not making that short. Can I get one more? Oh, I think I placed it too close on this side. Yep. I feel like I was doing a trail along sentence there, but I forgot what I started the sentence about. It was all leading up to a point. Oh, right, yeah, just that once I get this down, if I frickin' can, maybe I'll try this side. Once I get this down, I can actually lay more of the, is this really just going to keep doing this to me? I can lay the first things down right from over there all the way over to here, and then those will, you know, that's the first one, and then I do another one, another one, another one, another one. I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 total, so I'll do 6, and then I'll just keep doing that over and over and again, and then up until the end, so that's basically what I'm doing here. Darn, didn't I just do this? But on, why did I take it down? Right, because it wasn't going to be floating, but I did just do this, and it was, I thought it spanned one length to the other with another, like, isn't this one rock too short? But, fuck, I guess that's all it want to give me. Got the police again, they're coming for me! Or, I think that's the ambulance. So yeah, to make it floating, I'll do, yeah, so it just goes from there to there, and that's the part I'm going to keep, and then to make it floating, I just stick it into the ground. And then I can erase this part, or I could keep it, but it's not, oh my god. Whatever, I wanted to get rid of it anyway. I probably don't need it, fucking. Let's take a rereading of where I'm heading from here. So that's right out to there. That's gonna be, I swear I pressed the space bar. It just falls me off the cliff instead of jumping me to the next place where I want to go. So yeah, that's right about there. The angle's not straight onto here, it's a bit more curved in that way. So it's almost better the further out from the right I come. So it's better to curve sooner, I guess, from this side. I don't want it to look funky and wonky like the other one ended up, kind of like really sharp at a certain point and then broad in other points. I want it to be as broad as I can throughout. What a spectacular miss. Well, I'm not sure why I'm wanting to stand here. Maybe just to build this. Probably. Yeah, still missed anyways. Like a noob. I'll just build it like this. Rocks. This was going to be a thing to help me place stuff, but it's horribly off from the original orientation of what I thought it was going to be. Because originally I built it kind of like facing over here. And I was like, wait, that's going to lead over here, not right there, which is where I want. Well, I guess since I'm pretty much down to here now, I suppose I don't really need these. So yeah, I got the 1, 2, 3, 4, which are going to be the walking ones, and then the 5th one on the one side, and 6th one on the other side as guardrails. Should be just about right. That's the whole length of that. Ah, fuck. Yeah, since this one's a bit short, that throws that off, though. Oh, right, since... Or no, I was going to say, didn't I do it before like this, where I have the one part custom and the one part stacked? But no, that was for this one before, that right here that I'm standing on, I think. Or did I? Oh. Maybe I did just do exactly what I'm doing again. Either way, this should work. And this should float, so I'm happy with being a dumbass. The side one won't float. Because that one's not hooked to the ground, that's just a standard, that's standard. Okay, are these edible? Because these are not edible, but they don't say poisonous. But they do poison you, which is very annoying. I'm trying to be sneaky bastards. Holy shiza. If I wasn't so drunk, that would have really scared me. That was a great jump scare. I like how all the jump scares in this game are just created by, I don't know, yeah, the natural tension and the way they run at you and the way they act and the way that lighting works. And the fact that I've turned my sound down so low. I wonder if you guys heard him sneaking up on me and you're just like, you fucking idiot, look at it. And I'm like, oh, I got this rocks over here and the rock and the rock. Did I just block that guy from behind? Or did my armor block it for me? Ah! Surprised you missed me. I didn't even... You just horribly missed me. Ah, like I horribly missed him with that arrow. I like how, like I used to think that it was like, oh, what the fuck, I just missed. What the fuck, what's going on here? But I realized that, since I've been playing World of Tanks a little bit, they have a little built-in vent out front. Oh, there's a guy to my left. Damn, I thought it'd be a bit further. And then I could have hit the guy in front of me and gone from there. Anyways, as I was saying, I think there's a little, well, I know there's a little bit of play in the arrows. Like, if you're just standing here, it moves a centimeter up, centimeter down, centimeter left, centimeter up, centimeter down. Like, oops, I meant to do with my left click, not the right click. But anyways, depending on where your character is holding the arrow at the moment you fire it, it will give you a slightly different trajectory. So if you pay attention to that, it really helps there. It's all randomized as opposed to games like Halo or something where it's... I looked at him, I shot him, he's fucking dead. Don't tell me otherwise. But in this game it's like, oh yeah, you looked at him, but, you know, the guy's not, oh, fuck. That was just, he moved as I fired. That was... I should have been a bit more hesitant too, because, I should have waited for him to go, do the yell thing, and then they actually stopped moving for a second. Holy crap, how long were you standing there? Well, I've lost, I think I have like at least 8 trains of thought here that I've abandoned and stopped talking about, but this really takes the cake. I have absolutely nothing else to say. I'm just gonna pick up this guy's bodies, or pick up this guy's buddies' bodies, and just leave him here be to observe the Causeway as it takes shape. He's really... Oh, maybe he's running. Oh, okay. No, Are you calling your buddies to come and check it out? More buddies? I don't really want to kill him after that. One of the few cannibals that seems to appreciate what I'm doing here with this nice base here. I love that view in the early morning, kind of sunrise. Kind of reminds me of, not really sure why, it kind of reminds me of Wallace and Gromit, specifically that kind of shitty last one, the were-rabbit or whatever, but the weird ad for the butter or something. I just had these weird like Yorkshire Dales, like really nice sunrises coming up through the... Oh, excuse me, sunrise with the sunbeams coming up through the trees and everything. It just really reminds me of... excuse me. Oh my gosh. Very nice lighting going on. Oh! My god, lighting going on here. So wait, are you the same guy that... Yeah. You're looking really aggressive now, though. Oh, maybe not. Alright, see ya. Every time you think to be like, alright, well I guess this... No, you're wrong. Anyways, like I was saying, I don't even know what I'm saying, because that guy took the cake. There's probably something about building this causeway here. Oh, I don't want to kill you, you're so cool. You're like looking at my base and shit. The problems we face. I was going to keep backing up to the right, but he just suddenly stopped and turned a bit left. The AI is nothing... Actually, no, it's plenty to laugh at, but it's still got its own... What the fuck happened to that arrow? Didn't hit either of those guys. I'm not in the mood for fighting, guys. I just want to, like, do the base. And you were looking at the base. You thought it was cool, didn't you? Huh. That time I actually saw it go straight over his head. like really close to his head, but it, I swear to God, like 98% of the time, if it gets that close to the head, it just kind of auto-seeks straight into the head, which normally I'm not too happy at. Well, I guess I am happy about it. It makes it quicker, but it's like they're trying to go for realism a lot of the time, but then other times it's like, oh, I did not hit that guy. I don't know. Then other times it's like, I hit the fucking guy in the head and he didn't die. It's usually the skinny Leatherface cannibals. Wait, well, what about my... Oh, it's just you again. I gotta think of a name for you. You're bloody and you're red. You're red. That's your name, Red. I'm watching a lot of the classic Canadian show Red Green lately, so you're gonna be Red. Yeah, you know you're Red. You better get out of here. Let's see here. I guess I'll just keep building this now that I know it's gonna float. There we go. Oh shit, what up, bro? Thanks for the follow. Alright, man, I hope you have a good sleep. Think about me. Mm-hmm. I'll be thinking about you. Nah. Well, I mean, yeah, but not the main focus of dreams. Honestly, I actually dream about the forest at this point. It's kind of a slightly, slightly concerning, but not a holy shiza. I heard those guys coming in behind me, but I didn't think they were going to be quite that that was quick. Oh hey, how's it going, Jima? What you getting up to? Ooh, thank you, Hansky. Every time I think I want to kill this guy, he just does stuff like this, and I'm like, I can't kill you. You're too cute. I'm just gonna leave you there, standing there while I keep building. I really don't need these bodies anymore, so it's kind of getting obnoxious. It's just like, any opportunity I can take to not bother killing them. Oh right, fudge, I forgot. So that one over here is not going to float because I didn't do the technique on it. Maybe I can nail it with the hole cutter and try again. Although since I built the other one, it may be hard to breathe. Oh, no, that's a lot of space. I should be fine. Oh, what was that? Is that a rock or is that one of these guys? Must be in a rock that I just broke. Thought there was another one running around below me. So yeah, if I can just get there and then try to make it not go anywhere. Maybe if I go as far out this way as I can, look up, get it here. Come on. And then I'll just walk backwards and let that movement do all the work there. Oh, nice. Yeah, pretty busy here myself. Just getting on these last couple things here. Got this little causeway of sorts heading up into the middle level of the base there, and then I got the observatory up there, but behind the observatory I still got a temple to build up on the top there. I don't know, it's about a quarter done, I guess, since I built the foundations. So or no, I built half the foundation, and then yeah, so once I get the other half of the foundation, then I'll get the other half of the temple, or I guess the other half is the temple, I should say. And then I'll only have the one thing left to do, which is the kind of a fishing village, which is, I don't know, semi-optional, but I kind of want to get it done. I think it would be a really nice addition to this whole thing here. Well, fudge, I can't seem to get, like I was wanting to, I can't seem to get, I'll take out my frustration on these guys. I can't seem to get wide here. There's a small chance that I'm already wide enough, so I'm just going to check that first, but if not, I'm going to have to destroy this thing right here, just to be able to redo this thing to make it floating again, because I just did this twice already. To be able to, let's see, so there's one. I'm just going to do this really rough just so I can see if it's approximately one. I need 6, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is looking like, yeah, 5 and then 6. Okay, so yeah, or wait, that's the wide one. I should look on this side. But still, I got enough room for 5 and then 6. Okay, so I guess I don't have to build another thing. This one floating platform is already, or floating rock segment is already good enough. I guess since it's already built, I can just fucking knock this down. Hole cutter. Now this should work, right? Because that, yeah, I'm pretty sure I built this right. Yeah. There we go. Since I did, come on, here we go. So basically just started one, and then I put the second anchor point on just wherever I wanted to, and that's the segment I'm actually keeping between the first 2 anchor points, and then, or you can do more than the first one, you can do like 3, 4, whatever, as long as the last point ends in the ground right here, and then everything else is going to be floating, and I can just cancel this stuff, and then cut anything underneath and all that. So that's how you get the nice floating segments. And yeah, sure, I'll just give you a tour here. So let's see, right now I'm kind of building this causeway here because there's no, like you come off the plane just over here up on the knoll here, and then there's no real, like the whole base is very circular and there's no real direction to it really. So I'm trying to add just a little bit of flow and direction to it so that you would, you get off the plane, you come over here, you're like, oh, what's this? There's some stuff down on the beach here. We got like some kind of, I don't know, you form your own conclusions. I'll say what it is when I get over there. But got your other pathway here, which leads into the trees, kind of. And this is hopefully going to funnel your attention up into the base to be like, oh, like that. Oh, there's actually a base here. You can go into there, or you can go onto the beach to the front entrance, or you can try and take the trees through the back entrance here. Alright, I usually don't really think of it as a front and back. I usually think of the main entrance from the inland side and the main entrance from the ocean side there. So I got the, oh, you know what? I should probably save. This may take a while here. Just so I'm not wandering around too much and then waste all the time there. Because I don't have too many days left till 999 on my save, so I don't want to tempt the fates. Just in case the game can't handle it. It's like, too many digits, I can't save. I'm like, what? But I'm not done. I need to get it toured once it's done. So this is something which I guess I'd be okay with leaving done, but I kind of want to add just a little bit more on top. It's my little splish-splash water temple kind of thing here. The devs made a little mistake and they put water effects over here when the pond is actually over there. I marked it out with the boundaries of this first level of rock walls, and then just built up a little thing from up here, and then come over here, and then go up to the second level. So this is just like the kiddie wading pool kind of thing, and I don't know, I want to build just on top here like a slight water effigy temple thing. I don't know, to Probably just a bunch of turtle shells all around here, so be like, oh, there's water up here, I don't know. Worship the water. But, yeah, it is massive. It's, my computer is pretty decent. I'm looking here, and, well, I guess I am streaming, and I've got the, try to get the graphics on decent, but, I've only got 20 FPS looking at it from here. I got the little FPS counter up in the top right there. Ooh, 16 FPS, man. 15, 14. You know, look down here, it's a little bit better. So yeah, anyways, as you come in here, you got your, you know, your various rock paths to guide you. A lot of the rock paths that end in what seem to be just nothing are actually like, oh, what's this? Oh, I guess if I start jumping here, I can get up into the sort of defensive sheathing around these trees here. And get up into these nice areas here. Got this one area. Oh right, that's another thing I haven't. Thanks for reminding me to come in here. Since last stream, I said I was going to do stick like a head right there and just have a little throne to sit in, but actually went much crazier than that. I had all these. Oops, probably shouldn't have wasted my aloe seed. All these wall planters around here to make this nice little. For some reason I'm coming with arboretum, solarium. It's not quite a greenhouse, I wouldn't think, because it's not enclosed, but you know, it's basically where you grow plants and stuff. Herbatorium, perhaps? I don't know. But yeah, I just decked out the chair a little bit, make it feel kind of cool. Man, it's going to be a lot of work filling up all these various weapon holders and wall weapon holders I've laid out in the mostly in these outer defensive trees here. These ones that are sheathed by stone here. I think I've got quite a bit of this to do as well. These shelving units to fill. That's going to be definitely a few days' work for sure. What else do we got? So yeah, as you can see, this is how you get. There's one way of getting to the base from this side. You can just kind of climb up through the defensive trees, and then you're inside the main section of the base. But if you're looking for a bit more ceremony, then you probably you know, come all the way around here, and you go over here. This is the main entrance from the inland side, or I like to think. Oh wow, there's some nice sunbeams there. There's a kind of a nice. Oh, excuse me. It's kind of a nice. Kind of a nice side having the draw distance down low. It lets the light through a lot better. Excuse me. But maybe. Or do you mean an arm is he to come in here and smack some stuff? Yeah, it's definitely anytime I see an armsy around my shit, I'm like, no, get away! Come on, get over here! Come and fight in the middle of this nice, big open. Okay, exactly what I was talking about. All right, I remember those guys were over here from earlier. What did I restart since then? I can't actually remember. But yeah, it's usually where I fight, guys. I don't really like to fight around here. Although it's nice, the only the big mutants, like the cannibals, can't harm rock walls. Only the bigger guys can, so that's nice. Yeah, some of these, the closer in ones to my base, where they actually intersect with the main start of the base, they're hollow, so I just filled them in with some random doodads and knickknacks and stuff. Making nice little guard stations. So, oh fuck, they're coming in, get them. What else here? Yeah, not too much, I guess. You'll head right to the main base here. So yeah, you just drop up in here and you crouch in. I tried to make all my entrances to the main base that you would have to crouch into, so that no regular enemies can get here. The babies can still kind of sneak through, but whatever. Charge my phone. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done, this is my main solo base. I haven't had any help on it at all, so it's, can't really start accepting help at this point. I'll lose my ability to say, no, it's all mine, I did it all myself. Yay. But, that would be nice just for that last part, filling everything. got most of my resource things done, but I need a lot more of the like armor rack and weapon rack type things filled in. Right, so yeah, you come in here, you got your main base here. I think this whole base started out as just like a ring of these defensive things, just like a very basic base like everybody else builds. Just some defensive walls, and then up from there I was like, oh, the tree house, I'll add some tree platforms onto each of these trees, and then from there I built out another rock wall from there, and then I built up some platforms so that I could shoot out from them, added some walls because it looked nice, and went up from there. And it was all a pretty logical procession, but as you look at it as a whole, it's a bit much to suddenly grasp. Be like, oh fuck. But yeah, I probably shouldn't go too much on doing a tour here. I'll just try to kind of get sort of through it, because there's I don't know, just for anybody else watching replays or anything, because I got plenty of footage of just the base itself, mostly on the YouTube because Twitch deletes shit. But I don't know, I should probably get more, or maybe not actually. I guess like I said earlier, I've already pretty much explained what I'm doing with the Causeway there, so I don't need to bore everybody with doing the whole thing. You've already seen the techniques in play. It's kind of good that you reminded me to, like I said earlier, to show that chair there, which I'd worked on. Just gonna try and think if there's anything else I worked on since last stream. It's mostly just getting rid of those random overlay build icons. Got a bunch of bunny skins in here I need to put onto my bed. Kind of losing focus here. I don't know. Interrupted the tour. It's just kind of like over here, there. There's so much stuff to see. Yeah. Well, the day is 9/4/1, so quite a while. It's on hard survival though, so that's more harder. I don't know. And I don't usually tend to sleep as often as other people do, so most of those days are just solid working hours, just fucking blueprinting, getting shit done, like a lot of people just sleep through half of their days, and it's like, isn't that kind of not cheating, but like, yeah, it took me this long to build. Did it really though? Yeah, I guess, yeah, maybe I'll just keep wandering around, show you some random stuff, try and figure out what, just for everybody else, well, there's only 2 watching right now, but just for if there's anybody, gonna watch this in, repeats or whatever, for those guys, I'll try to remember what else I've done since the last stream. Where? Can't remember. I don't think there's anything too much. Here, maybe I'll just, I've got like an actual hard hardware copy list, like an actual paper, pencil, all this here, list of what I was getting up to. I think I had already shown, well, maybe I'll just show you, Gma, but I think I'd already shown how the, what we've done with the log farming area. There's not as much done so as I thought. It was mostly just that, those random blueprints all over the place on the, hunting down those animal heads. I don't think it's been too much else since then. Let's see. So yeah, I'll grab my glider. I'll grab some, burn through all these since I know I'm not going to save anymore. And then yeah, that's pretty much all I need to do as a catch-up stream, I guess, from here. I'll just go and show you some other cool stuff here, and then that's all I really need to do. Let's see, this is a decent jump off point. The glider here. Head off in the woods. So you can see right there, I got my, got like a rock, oh wow, I just hit the only tree in the fucking, got my rock wall trap here with, or not, rock wall track here, but I push my, I guess it doesn't matter, I'm not saying anything. In that case, I'll actually glide in. But I have, in its berth right here, I have my little ship here, my large raft, which I filled with log holders, and then, why can I not seem to grab this damn thing? Filled with log holders, and then you just look at it and you press E to push, and then now I've got a custom large log sled, which moves pretty damn well. And then, yeah, I've just got the track for it to kind of guide its movement. I've got a video on my YouTube channel so that you can see the whole process there. But I don't know. I just like the I like the repair hammer. It feels good in the hand, even though it's a virtual hand. I'm not holding it. You know what I mean? Like it just somehow looks good. And the other nice thing is that it's got either the same defensive rating as the turtle shield, or better, you just take 0 damage when people hit you if you're blocking. Let me get rid of my armor so it's really. Oh fuck! No, you don't. But stop going around me. I mean, I can't block shit behind me. Remove that feature. A couple more. Big updates. Around behind me. But you get the idea. It's invincible if you manage to look directly at them, which is the same with any weapon. So if you're going to choose any weapon, you might as well choose this. Where did I drop my my thingamabobber? The fly thingy. Thing that makes me fly. Glider. Did I drop it over here and then they kicked it flying somewhere? I thought I dropped it up on the here-ish. Maybe I'm drinking too much. No, I did. It was just further. Aha. So yeah, I push my my large raft up here. I push it over land. Push it up this hilltop here, which can be sometimes a little bit difficult. Not too bad. Push it past these, which you have to destroy because it will go into and then suddenly realize it's inside and freak out and go skywards. So you usually have to restart the game if you don't want to go through an entire forest of trying to push it through trees, which is very hard. So yeah, let's see. What the fuck? Oh, I'm thirsty. I'll get this out of the way so I can see. So yeah, I finished the log farming area. So you push it up into here, and you just Excuse me. I got, sleds over there and a thing that comes flying down to here. So that's where all the logs drop down, and then grab those, stick them on the sled with the holders right here. Got some basic necessities to survive. Got, excuse me, ability to see here with all this and burn people. And then they always come at me from right here, and I just shoot through this. This fence is a recent addition, actually. I've mostly just been freelancing it, running around, shooting them, and then at one point I've gotten all these filled up. So they just keep coming at me. It's hard survival. The main cannibal camp is over there. It's not an easy area. I just want to get some logs, but they don't leave you alone very much. But it was good because I ended up using quite a few bones for those chairs. So I've got a lot of chairs in my various areas here. So yeah, let's see, I finished all this, grabbed all those, put some, I'm close to the main cannibal camp there, so I got the dynamite spawn, got slight amount of log storage here, got the, I realized these two stick trees, or no, wait. Is those? Yeah, it's these two stick trees here. They go up through the floor there, and then this looks kind of nice. I was like, I'll build a little circle with a little garden around those, all phased together. So it looks like these are going up into the garden. Kind of reminiscent of in my main base there. I got the main trees growing up out of gardens there. I got my little bush kitchen going on here. Got combination llama job queue couch and my couch. Alright, forgot. Put it right here. This is the place for the glider. It fits in real nice right there. That's the glider slot. And then just repurposing a I don't usually like to do the prefab stuff too much, but if you can find a way to just kind of fit it into your main build, and well, like you were doing, Gma, with the church there a lot, just kind of adding it into your main build, adding stuff around it, adding stuff inside of it, just making it feel less prefab, more custom, more nice, making it feel real homey, real nice. I gotta fill all this up here. It's gonna take a while. But yeah, I got over here. Yeah, I got all this stuff done. Pretty much done with this. Done with this whole area now. Don't have to worry about any build icons over here. It's so nice to be down to, like, I guess the water temple is like a half a thing, but like, I guess, okay, so yeah, I got the water temple, which is a half a thing, and then the other half a thing, which I'm waiting on, is just the, I'm gonna go finish the game and get the other blueprints there, and the, ending artifact gem thingamajigger, which I'm gonna use as a focusing crystal for my observatory here, which, hopefully, I've never made the observatory, I don't think I'm high enough right here. I'm just gonna hit the side and fall down. Yeah, I'm just gonna go under since we're gonna hit. What the fuck? I was gonna try to go under since I was gonna hit anyway, but then I hit anyway. But yeah, I gotta get that focusing crystal for the top of the observatory here with my telescope. Gotta put it in the top of the telescope. Oh, get up here. Got my various computer panels and dials and switches and stuff. Got the telescope here. Got the server core, which I need that thing from the end of the game to make it look kind of cool. And then up here, I'm going to put the, up there, I'm going to put the focusing crystal put the end game artifact thing, so it goes right up there. It looks like a focusing crystal for my this thingy, which I just said, telescope. What else? I have that temple over there, just floating. Check out my videos for how to make it float. What else we got here? Excuse me. Yeah, I'll take a nice mid-morning flight, or early morning flight. So yeah, there's the big causeway, the sled causeway, which I'm trying to emulate right now on the other side here. God damn, this base is bigger than I tend to think of. You know, I'm just doing shit and I'm not really thinking about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just making changes, right? Wow, what the fuck? Holy heck. I know you can, there's a trick to the glider where if you get the turning radius just right, they messed up with the coat, or maybe they didn't mess up with the coating, maybe they meant to do it, that if you get the turning radius just right, you rise pretty well, but I've never gotten that much of a rise in a single turn. I went from down there all the way up to this, the entirety of the observatory. Yeah, I should eat here. Get some of the, oh shoot, I think, darn. Oh wait, I think, right down here is some food. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, whoa, whoops. Completely overshot it. Oh god. Completely lost my momentum too. This is shark water territory. I'm gonna get out of here before I get bitten. But, I was gonna say thank you for the yeah. It's awesome, much I like. Alright, thank you, I appreciate the support there. I was gonna say, right, the eating, which I fell over the fucking, too many things going on at once here. Yeah, eat here. Wonder if I can build another glider. I don't think I have any cannibal limbs handy, so that'll be a bit harder there. Yeah, I can go over here now, so it's daylight and I can see a bit better. Make sure the shark doesn't come at me, and I can just slowly push this to the shore. So I kind of want to do. Oh, I'm like 85% certain I just saw the shark spawn over there. Yeah, there he is. I'm not fucking with that. Especially if my health is low. But, yeah, that's, basically, got the, causeway over there, leading up to the rather decent base, if I try not to toot my own horn, but I mean, it's not a decent base. I have to, or it is, it's there. It's, yeah. Maybe I'll turn the, darn over icons out. That's a bit prettier. But, yeah, this is gonna look neat with the, I'm actually kind of worried with the, or I was kind of worried with the, causeway going from there across to there. It would cut off the view a little bit, but I think it won't be too bad. I think it'll still get most of the main look of the base. Oh, that's another thing. I forgot I was gonna say, or I forgot I said I was gonna go over and see this boat here, where it's basically just, some kind of like Viking longboat or something like that. It's kind of sunken, wrecked into place right here. Got my rough, oh right, that was another thing. Since last stream, I was looking to get a one of those computer screens and pretend that it was a tiller of sorts for the ship here, but instead I realized I can just do effigies, and yeah, I mean it doesn't look too bad as a tiller, as a wheel for the boat. to take a brief intermission here and see if I can hit these guys just for the heck of it. If you would stop moving, that'd be real nice. Well, I guess if you're coming towards me, that's also pretty good. Ah, shucks. I think no. Moving closer and faster than I thought he would. Okay, I thought he was just gonna keep advancing until he drowned. Which I wouldn't be too surprised. The AI in this game is really funky. Just walking towards me. I gotta admit, they really worked on the detection of when they would drown, because they really turn around exactly when they would drown. Oh, right around. Come just a bit closer here. Okay, he's made it closer. Oh, it's Captain Barbosa from Pirates of the Caribbean. There you go. That's your Captain's Cabins. Alright, that's the... I guess we're going from this side. I was going to say, that's the Captain's Cabin, that's what I wanted to show you, but I have now locked this dangerous criminal in here. So yeah, the idea is that... Wait, is he gone? Did you drown? Oh. Sorry. The idea was that you got your Captain's Cabin in here. You got your nice little bed here, you got your place to sit, you got your couple places to brew, well, I mean, maybe grow some plants to brew some various things, or just grow some other kind of plants. Nice little birdhouse in the end, and I think the idea of it was that it was going to be more closed in, but since it's shipwrecked, that's what made it a bit more holy. There's a lot of holes in it here, so it wouldn't exactly be seaworthy. Alright, let's go to graphics and go over to high, so you can actually see a bit more what it would look like. It's so nice, or it's, I was thinking of some way to breach it that computer can change the graphics, but you can't, but it's so nice. It seems like I'm rubbing it in or something, but like, I don't know, PC can change their settings, whereas PS4 can't really, I don't think, which is a shame. You can just be like, oh, I can't really, or usually it's like, oh, on high it's really nice, but then the reason you might turn it down is because you can't really see something, and then you go to flat and you're like, oh, I can see the whole sea bottom, and you can get the other stuff done that way, but it's nice being able to change. Did I just coral out there? Oh no, that's my glider. I was like, that's I don't remember, it's one hell of a coral reef out there, that's really tall. Alright, I forgot, this is a ship dedicated to the turtle. Alright, you can see a bit of my, oh, what the fuck? I've been on very high this whole time? No wonder my frames have been suffering. That gave me another 7 frames. Which isn't that much, but I'm looking at the entirety of the base. So, that's a huge multiplier. Nope, can't. I forget what I was just talking about, so I forget where you're referencing. Maybe it was just the base, like, fuck, nope, can't. However, that also begs the question, why does draw distance not seem to be changing what I see up there? I've been noticing this lately. It's, every time I think I notice it, it doesn't, like... Every time I think that changing the draw distance doesn't matter, I reload the game and suddenly it does matter, so maybe it's just that, or... I don't know. Draw distance down there. Yeah, it's just not, whoa, what? Ooh, what's going on here? Ah! How dare thee! Hey, do you mind? You're very lucky I'm planning to save. Or not planning to save. Yeah, just save real quick. Yeah, that's right. Back off, buddy. You gonna move, or are you just gonna stay there? Wow. See, sometimes the hit models are really generous and you don't even get anywhere close to them and it gives you it, but other times like that was fairly realistic. I did miss him, but it was really close. So you'd think the hit model would be like, alright, you hit him, but even if the visual model doesn't match up. You gonna stop moving for a sec? You're just gonna keep, oh. You stopped moving for 1 second and I didn't take advantage of it. I was expecting more like a 3-second, oh. Let's say 3-second gap like this, but then he did a 1-second gap again. Oh shit, he's gonna make it. No, he isn't. Thought he was gonna perfectly ride the, this and make it up. Like you're supposed to as a human. But yeah, let's see. We got all that going on here. We got the main base. We got the, we got that. I think that's the last of the updates for most people, and that's pretty much, yeah, I got destruction on. You know, you gotta be, yeah, you know, if I didn't have destruction on, I'd be essentially in creative mode here, so like, you know, like, gotta do the full survival, ready to get him fucking experience here. Oh, I guess it's not true full survival, because, you know, if somebody just destroyed my shit, I would just reload, so... Or, it depends on how hard it is to redo. Like, this would be really hard to redo, because it's built as a full thing, like it's... I'm not sure how to describe this. I do this in one of my tutorial videos. Basically, you do since the stone walls and the wooden walls don't match up exactly in height, you try to stack stone walls and wood walls at different heights, so you can basically get a floor at this angle. So it's like a half height wooden wall. So you can't just do a regular wooden wall. So it'd be really hard to rebuild. So I just reload, but. If it's not that hard to rebuild, I'd probably just take the hit and I just fucking, alright, I'll use the resources, rebuild it, and I'll try to stay pretty legit in the, oh, excuse me, in the, oh, scary, in the building process here. Shucks, I'm looking at the time here. I think I might have to go pretty darn soon here. But yeah, so yeah, like I was saying, that's pretty much all I have to do. That's all I've shown for continuing viewers. I've given you a rough tour, and you can always check out my videos on YouTube, GMA. It's I think if you just go to my YouTube channel description, whatever, like my bio or something, it should be pretty easy to get my YouTube. I think I have the URLs just right there. If not, I'm gonna actually check right now just to make sure I have all the YouTube stuff right there to make sure that it's pretty easy to check up on me, because YouTube deletes stuff after like 14 days, or Twitch deletes stuff after like 14 days, but if you export it to YouTube, then you get to keep it on YouTube, because they're not such well, they don't delete it. I'll leave it at that. So yeah, I'm going to be building right up from out to here in my spare time after here, and I'm going to do another, what's the quickest way up? Probably right up here, actually. Yeah. Let me up here. I'm going to do another wing on the, second wing on the temple here, and finish the first wing, I guess, first, yeah, all the way over to here, just a couple more, second wing. And then again, yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do some way of getting out to here approximately and making the whole thing a square as opposed to a triangle, just to make it easier to build on top. I was actually inspired by you, Gma, recently, or just right now, actually, recently, like, in the last few days, to maybe try doing a church up there as opposed to something else, like try and build a church and use the shadow, where the shadow falls of the, is there an open spot? Can I build this somewhere? Probably not really. Let's see. If I turn the right way. I don't know, you can't really see it, but at this angle, at the top there of the steeple of the church, the front of the church, there's there's a cross there, and I'll probably try and use that, the shadow of that, to indicate like where I was going. Like I said, I just want some kind of shadow to be like, oh, you look here at a certain time of day, you'll find some, look in this one stone or this one section, you'll find look in here, you press E and it'll grab something. I don't know, like some kind of weapon holder. You'll grab some kind of maybe a gun. I've already used that gimmick a couple times. Maybe a rusty axe, or maybe yeah, chainsaw? That'd be kind of neat, or something. What goes with? Because I originally got the ideal from Indiana Jones and the Crusaders of the Lost Ark. So what would fit that most? A whip, I guess, or a gun. Yeah, fuck, pistol. Maybe I'll use a flare gun. That's kind of pistol-like, but it's different from the gun, which I've already. Wow, that's staying up there. But it's different from the gun, which I've already used in my bed up here, because I gotta sleep with my gat behind my pillow. And where else? Where else did I stick a gun? There was a gun somewhere else, somewhere. Do I not have ammo for this? Fuck! I gotta get ammo, that's a thing. And there's a gat somewhere else, I can't remember. But, yeah, so this is, I don't know, it's kind of a neat view from below. You can see, so it's going to be a bit more extended, that's going to be over there. And then some way of, I'm not sure if I'll do a square. I'm probably going to be doing a church, thanks to Gma, doing some kind of a, yeah, just updated church. Oh, some kind of upgraded church. Although, like I was saying on her stream, I've done it before, but I didn't really like fully get into it. It was just like some creative thing, which I didn't even save after. It was like, yes, you can add stuff into the church, whatever. But this will actually save and make it look nice, and try and get it all down there. Yeah, fuck. All right, I think that's pretty much where I'll end right here. I'll take a nice stroll over this way. Oh, wait, even better idea. Oh, the glider's not there. Right, the glider's in the water. Okay. I was gonna say the glider, you can get a boost if you take the zip line. You get a boost for the glider, but I don't. There's my glider. All right. Yeah, let's take a sign off over on this side. Oh, thanks. I mostly just look around a lot to try to like go all over YouTube, all over Twitch, all over Steam, just anywhere I can find the forest stuff, and try and combine and add stuff together and try and make kind of neat stuff like that. I don't know. So I was actually pretty happy to see you, Gma, on Twitch there, especially on PS4 there. It's a lot harder building, but it's nice to see you doing custom stuff and making stuff that looks like stuff, even though it isn't supposed to be stuff. You're like, oh, if I add this together and this together, oh, that looks like a chair. That looks like that's like a you got your own custom beds there in your place. You're doing the churches and all that. Just got that similar custom draw going on with you. But yeah, I think that's pretty much. Or no, wait, I won't. I'm not going to harvest the meat, so I'll leave that alone. Don't want to keep I'm thinking of you, Gma, there. But yeah, I'll keep on trucking here, and hope that y'all have your good experiences in your lives until I do my next stream here, which I guess I'm hoping to be done. I don't know, I'll probably finish the other one on the temple and just add some rock stuff, and maybe add the floor of the temple, but I'll try to stream with you guys just so everybody can see it, and hopefully maybe even add suggestions and comments and stuff as I'm doing it, but you know, don't want to have too many unreasonable hopes here. I hope the causeway is super basic. I've already shown you the hardest part, just building that. I'll just run over right now, but just building that that first section, which is all different angles and different heights and stuff, and trying to get it all together into the same plane of travel. It's all going to be fairly difficult, but I've already gotten that done with, half of it was already done, then I just did the other half with you guys watching, and then from there it's just extremely basic rinse and repeat, build up literally just a couple of rock pillars like this one, and then do this one like that. You just do 1, 2, and then you put the third one on the ground, and then it floats, and then just do floating causeway out to there like my other one. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'll be doing, and then after that, the last thing, and I'll be fully done this base, which has taken me years now, is just like a little fishing village on the other side of the base there, and little shallow areas of the bay over there, over on the other side there. I'll just do various things along the line of like little custom fishing boats, kind of like that. So I'll try to stream most of that with you guys as well, just for general camaraderie. But yeah, I think that's all for today, and hope you all have a great day, and catch y'all's laters.